Morning, it's hot and sunny here today. They're forecasting 36 to 38. It's about 25 now, I think it said. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so just going to get on with a few bits. I've got a few bits from the other day still to clear up. We had a bit of a slow day yesterday doing a few other bits and bobs, and went out for a meal and such like. So I'm just going to clear some of this old wood up, not moving it far. I moved the tin yesterday morning, but I didn't get all this cleared up, so I'm going to do that now. A lot of it's just going into what we're using as a rubbish tip, compost heap, whatever. And then as we build our raised beds, some of this will go into it as composting, and I think they call them hugel beds and what have you, so we'll see what we can do there. But at the moment, yeah, it's just the dumping ground for old wood, plants, you know, cut-offs and what have you, anything that you'd put in compost really. It's going to be a bit difficult to clear out because there was already some rubbish in the bottom, but most of this is coming, most of these walls are coming out here, so yeah, when we do that we'll slowly scrape all that lot out as well. So yeah, that's the plan for this morning. So I don't know whether this is the recipe I put on before. I don't think it is. I've just found this in another like locker. Yeah, so if anybody wants to make this and let us know what it is, be grateful. And that's the other side. Firstly, obligatory gloves. You know, there's nails and all sorts of things in these, so get some of that done. I am still separating out with any good wood, but it looks like it's rotten most of the way through. Whatever feels too light for what it is. I mean, that's rotten at the ends, as you can probably see. No good. Anything that goes under there is half decent for sticks and what have you. But, see, a lot of this was just rotted away, so yeah. So it's 2010 and it's still very warm. We've now got a bit of a breeze, what's cooling things down a little bit. It's been up to about 37 today, which has been blooming hot, too hot to do a lot of work. So I did a little bit this morning, did a little bit of tidying up, and we've done a few bits inside, but not massive amount. It's just been too hot. We need to get used to the heat a little bit more. So anyway, just settled down and I'm just going to have a nice beer. So, a bit more beer, nice night. We're expecting a storm tonight, by the way, so if it comes and it's fairly heavy, I'll see if I can film some of it for you. Morning. It's a bit cloudier this morning, as you can probably see. Not such good weather for sunbathing, but certainly a bit better for getting on with a few jobs. So I'm going to carry on again today and just do some of this roof, get some of these spars out, and then get a bit better tidied up and what have you. See if we can get some of this roofing sorted out a little bit. Won't be that brilliant because I'm not a professional at that sort of thing, so, and it's first time having a go, so it should be good fun. We'll see how we do. Two spars off, one from this beam running to the wall and the one what ran across the wall. Still need that one off. I've loosened these boards so I can go inside there and start dealing with that. I put some of the tiles back there. Yeah, a little bit awkward, but I think I've got something like how they should be, and I've got a bit of overhang so that it should run the water away from the wall, hopefully. The next bit may be a bit easier because they're squarer tiles and I can see how they hook together. So yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Bom dia, good morning. It's a nice cool breeze today in central Portugal. It has forecast it's going to get extremely hot this week. So I'll just show you what I've been doing. So I've decided, because it's so hot, after the farmer ploughed the field for us, I've just levelled the piece out here, and I'm going to get it ready to put the hot tub on, and then we'll fill it with cold water. We've got the big sunshade that we bought last time when we was here that doesn't fit over the patio area, so we can put that up, that'll give us some shade.
Change of plan at the moment. Debbie and Ellie Rose both want the hot tub up to use as a cold tub. You know, a dunking pond for when it's over hot. So we're going to just flatten a little area. Debbie's already started doing that, and we're going to use these what I call gravel grids. I don't know what the proper name for them is. Yeah, so we're just going to put these down, level them. We're just going to backfill them with soil just to make sure that the pressure doesn't push holes in the. We have some foam what goes under the hot tub, so we're just going to make sure that it don't press through them. So we're going to level it, then cardboard. Fill these with soil, then layer a cardboard on the top, and then the foam what we have, and then the pond. Yeah, so it's just going to be a bit of messing about, just levelling and what have you, but we'll show you it when we're nearly there, and then we'll show you with a tub on. I'm going to use the big sunshade what we bought last time we were here, which we couldn't use where we wanted, but this is what it was for anyway. It was going to be used for this and for normal shade, so, you know, just shading the patio when we needed. So yeah, we'll get on with this and see where we go.
So Steve's just putting these grids down, which will be a base for the hot tub. I've got to be honest, I'm not helping because I've lost patience with him. He's much more patient than me. Quite hard to slot in. Once we get that done, we'll then put cardboard over the top, and we've got some. Oh, sorry, we'll fill them with soil first, and then we're going to put cardboard over the top and some matting before we put the hot tub on. So we'll show you a bit later when we've got that done.
I don't really show you, but the gravel grids what we've put down are there, under there. Then we'll put cardboard on top, this foam matting, and then we've got, it will not be used as a hot tub, but it'll make a good pool. I can't remember quite how it works, so I'm hoping we can just have it without the pump on it once we've blown it up and got it out of the way. I think it had 2 plugs, so we should be able to do that. Then we'll use it for a bit and empty it and then refill it. We do have filters and things like that still if we need to filter it, but I'd rather not mess like that, to be honest. So yeah, it's just going to be a plunge pool for them, I hope. So today we've come to Fundale Market. I'll show you a little bit as we go around. It's quite a big market, you can't really tell from here, where it goes down some steps as well. There's all sorts. So we've got like pots, pans, brushes, bird feeders, dried flowers, all sorts of things over there. So just to give you an idea of how big it is, we've come from up there in that building. It goes all the way down that end. There's a lot of children's clothes, towels, bits and bobs all over. So yeah. All here does all the veg and stuff like that in little plants. What do they call them? What do they call these?
Plug plants.
Oh, they're all plug plants. And there's a lot of trees, bushes, vines, olives, almonds. The almond there. Yeah. Hazelnut, walnut, limes, oranges. Yeah, there's just about everything you want here. So. No, I don't either. I don't really agree with, but over there they sell birds. You can see some geese in these pens here. So as you've probably seen, this morning we went to Fundale Market. I showed you a little bit around there. Yeah, they sell all sorts of stuff there. It's quite a nice little market, really. I didn't show you everything that there was there. There was some obviously food, vegetables and stuff like that for sale as well. We didn't really go much around that bit. Yeah. And this afternoon, yeah, I've been doing a couple of other little jobs. It's been a bit warm for anything much, so all I've done really is rewire the extension lead for the caravan to a European plug and put the hot tub up. Now, it ain't going to be used as a hot tub, obviously. It's going to be used as a plunge pool. Underneath the box is the main control panel. I've also rewired the plug on the end. The red markings, so I know which way the plug goes in on the socket, because of European plugs go either way up, and I ain't sure how that would work with English. So I've wired it all the same all the way through, rechecked it with a circuit tester before I've plugged it in, and it all works okay. It blew it up alright. I've had the filter running just to filter the water, but as I say, we aren't going to use the heater or the bubbles. Well, we might use the bubbles, but the heater certainly won't be used. It'll be warm enough sat out here. We're going to have to shade it somewhere a little later, because I think the sun will rot it pretty quickly. But, you know, it's one we had in England. It's been used a bit, so yeah, it's as a plunge pole, and as we've nowhere else at the moment, I'm sure the girls will enjoy it. Yeah. So I put the plunge pole up for the girls yesterday, and today they've got in it, and you should have heard the fuss.
It's very cold.
It's very cold.
It's nice when you've got it.
So I sat there quietly now. They weren't a minute ago. They were screaming.
Oh my god. Almost died. Yeah, film me almost drowning.
Yeah, it's all right. Hold her under.
It's very full. We're going to have a tsunami if we're not careful.
So a few days ago, he said there was going to be a thunderstorm, and now we haven't had one. It's been boiling hot. Bit too hot sometimes to do any sort of real work, so we've just been doing bits and bobs. But yeah, looks like we might have one tonight. I'll just turn the camera around and show you. So this has started blowing over in the last sort of 10-15 minutes or so, and just over that way it's getting quite dark. Yeah, keep hearing the odd rumble, so yeah, we might get it. It might blow past, but yeah, certainly looks like we might get something. Morning. As you can probably see, it's very sunny again this morning. They're expecting temperatures to reach into the 40s today, very low 40s, but yeah, there's weather warnings out and what have you for around this area, so we certainly won't be doing a great deal outside or anything like that. But while it's cool this morning, I've got one of the jobs done which we needed doing, or the girls needed doing, which was to put the sunshade over the hot tub. So I've spent my morning, you know, some of the morning doing that, just flattening a patch off, putting some gravel grids in. Not what they were bought for using, but I've other plans now, so yeah, they're as well used there as anywhere. So yeah, I'll just show you what we've done. So the shade what we bought a long time, you know, last time we were here, what we couldn't fit where we wanted, we knew it'd come in handy for something, and to be honest, we did have ideas of doing this when it got to summer and it was getting warmer, but we thought we'd probably have it over a bench somewhere in the bottom field. What I've done is flatten the ground. I know it's not very tidy because we haven't got the things, but like, as you can maybe see, the little green bits stick out there. They're the sort of gravel grids. So flatten the ground, put the gravel grids down, filled them with soil, and then put a load of stones on the stand to hold it. Don't look particularly pretty, but it's doing the job. And as you can see, it's giving the pool quite a lot of shade. So when the girls go in later, and it's saving it rotting so fast, you know, because it will do. We're expecting it. We don't expect it to last long, but you know, that's how it is. So it'll maybe do us this summer, and then Yeah, it'll probably need binning after that, but hopefully by that time we'll have other plans. So I've just spotted this beetle. It's about, well, 1.5 inches long, maybe a bit bigger. Don't know what sort it is, but it's an ugly critter. It's not one I really want kicking about. Just for a size. Oop. That's my finger near it. Don't want to go too close.